Hello, Axel. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
How was your trip to Romania?
It was quite long and I had to get up like 2:30 a.m. So I've slept like 3 hours, 1 hour at home and 2 hours on the planes. So I'm quite tired, but it's good.
What do you know about Romania and the electronic music scene from here?
Well, you guys seem to be like very open-minded about new stuff and like new styles and new genres. It's really cool.
You began your musical journey at 9 years old when doing piano lessons. What can you tell us about that, and who encouraged you to follow piano lessons?
My mom did that to me. So, but it was a good move because I liked it a lot and it certainly took me somewhere.
What did you thought about it at the beginning?
At the very beginning, I was interested in not so much practicing other stuff. I did that too, but I was more into like coming up with my own ideas, like melodies and harmonies and little songs and stuff like that. It's very useful in electronic music because there are a lot of synths and basically the whole MIDI system is based on a keyboard. So yeah, it's very useful.
In your childhood, what kind of music did your parents used to listen to, and how did that influence your your taste in music and your career?
My parents listen a lot of like Latin American, Spanish music because my dad has like family in Argentina, but my dad was always also a big fan of progressive rock, like bands like Yes and King Crimson, Genesis and stuff like that. So he turned me on to progressive rock, and it's been a big influence on my stuff.
You're also in a band, or in a progressive rock band. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I'm still a member, and I plan to be a member as long as I can. We're rehearsing very regularly, like once a week, and we're working on a new album right now. So we're having like a little bit of a break from touring and like playing gigs. It's great because it's a whole different experience playing with a band. So like I have other people playing with me, and when I improvise, they're improvising with me, and it's like a great energy, like back and forth between the members. So it's a totally different dynamic and totally different experience from electronic music. But I like it because I get influenced by both of the worlds. So the band gets influenced by electronic music, and my electronic music gets influenced by progressive rock. So it's like a good deal.
So what are your colleagues from Octopi thinking about your producer and solo stuff?
They're really supportive. They're like really digging my stuff, and yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
What are your plans with that, with the Octopi band? I heard that you got an award for best progressive band in the world.
No, it was like
top 5 or something like that.
Yeah, it was like Classic Rock magazine picked our latest album as the top 5 best progressive rock album of the year. So that was pretty cool. It's great, to have different projects taking off in different avenues.
Not well for you to do electronic stuff in one way, rock stuff in the other.
At the moment, it's not too complicated, but if things progress become like crazy hectic in a couple of years, then I have to think how do I use my time. But for the moment, I have no plans of quitting Octopi. I love it. It's like a baby to me, Yeah.
What does success means to you?
To me, it means that I can basically do my own thing and make a living out of it. That's like the most important thing to me.
When did you realize for the first time that you had success?
Well, at the latest when Bad Karma like exploded on the internet. That was like at the latest like the moment that I was like, okay, this is gonna be pretty big.
How did that change your life?
Well, I started getting like tons of people started contacting me and starting asking me, hey, come and play here, and well, that's one of the big reasons I'm like I have played in Romania so many times now, and in Georgia and other places. So it basically got me out of my country to play shows live abroad. So that has been a big change in my life.
Are you happy?
Yeah, of course. Sure.
What do you want to achieve as an artist?
I wanna like move people with my music. So I always try to like pour my heart into every song I make, and just like try to express myself in the purest form, and I hope that people feel that, and if they do, that's my like then I've done my job right.
How will you define your own music?
I really don't care too much about genres, so I'm not saying that my music is not influenced by any genre, but when I'm making music, I try to use those genres as expressive tools in my music. So depending on what I'm feeling at that moment, it makes me choose like a different genre or a different approach, and I combine genres together. So I kind of like, I just do what I want. Yeah.
I know that you're combining different styles from different parts of the world to do unique stuff, like Bad Karma.
Yeah, I've been feeling like the Eastern, like Indian, Punjabi, like the music cultures there. Like the different tonal textures they have in their music. It's really cool to mix that with like Western type of electronic music and dance music and chord progressions. That it makes like a pretty unique combination, I think.
When did you feel for the first time that Bad Karma is gonna go big? What reception did you get in the beginning?
When the song hit 1 million plays, and it just kept growing and growing at a faster pace, that was like a big moment. Like I realized that things are not gonna be the same anymore. It just blows my mind every time I think about it.
Did you get any offers from major labels?
Not really, no. Well, never say never, but I'm pretty happy with how things are right now. But I don't close it out completely. If I find like a good label who understands what I'm about, and I see them as a good like collaborative partner, then yeah, sure, why not?
I know that you're gonna do a video for this track, Bad Karma. What is it all about?
I think I'm not gonna spoil the plot of it too much, but there's like a mini story behind it, and it's gonna be really cool.
The track was produced 2 years ago.
Yes, yeah.
It's a unique thing that the video comes after 2 years.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty old song, and I'm constantly making new stuff, and I'm not like trying to hang on like to that one song, and I wanna go to like new places with my music, but I think the Bad Karma song it deserves a music video, because it's just a huge song, and I think people really want to see a music video of it.
Do you have any plans of releasing in the near future LP?
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking of like doing another concept album or concept EP with like a concept that you can really sit and like dive into the music from start to finish, and really like it transforms you to another world, but you can still listen songs from it individually, and they're like great by themselves. So that's my like I have this vision for the next thing I'm gonna do.
You started recording tracks for it, or?
I have some tracks in the works, but I think some of them I'm gonna release as singles, and then I'm gonna like plan a little more what I'm gonna do with the concept album thing.
What advice will you give to a dude or kid who wants to start making music and making money out of it?
Just do your own thing. I know it's like maybe cheesy to say that, but if you try to be someone else, there's like 1 million people that will do the thing better than you. But if you do your own thing, then you're always gonna be the best at what you do. So that's what, yeah. So you should always do your own thing and like don't care about the haters, basically. Yeah. This is Axel Thesleff, and you're watching I Think I Like It on UTV.